What do you think about the IPL? It's cancelled and the COVID situation.
Too many people are getting COVID and it's not good. People are dying, people are getting it, it's terrible.
India is devastated with all the cases coming up, and what's your overall call?
My heart bleeds for those in India at the moment. It's a terrible situation. My heart bleeds for all the Australians in India at the moment too. But
hi, this is Aparna Seni and you're watching Cricket Conversation with Aparna Seni, and look who's we've got here, Joe Scarscella. Hi, how are you?
good, Aparna. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Nice, lovely to meet you. What a coincidence. I've heard from Norman that you've been to India before, and what's your call on the situation that how India is, devastated with all the cases coming up, and what's your overall call?
Well, as I say, my heart bleeds for those in India at the moment. It's a terrible situation. I guess it's something that we all hope the dire situation now improves dramatically, and we can get the thing. India can get the thing under control over there. My heart bleeds for all the Australians in India at the moment too. But
have you been watching IPL?
I have been watching bits of the IPL. Actually, attended an IPL match with the cricketers. Sorry, with the SCG11 when I toured there a few years ago. It was an amazing experience. India is a great place. I had toured there previously. I was a flight attendant with Qantas. We used to actually slip in what was then called Bombay.
Bombay, yeah, Bombay.
Well, it used to be called Bombay at the time. So yeah, I've got an affinity with the Indian people, lovely people. They've always, and of course they're cricket tragic, so we have something else in common as well.
Well, that's true. So do you mind if I ask you who is your favourite IPL team? Who do you support?
Oh, the Kolkata Knight Riders. I don't support any of them, but I like watching the Aussies obviously in action.
Well, me too, but Delhi Capitals? What do you think about that?
Well, yeah, I don't
really
follow it that closely to be honest, but tell me who's in the...
Well, Rishabh Pant. One at Gava.
Yeah.
You know Gava?
Rishabh Pant hates a chat, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, Pant pulled the pants down that
That's
headline.
right.
Yeah. Well, it's devastating that the IPL is called off, and do you think it's the right call to make from the central government?
For sure, yeah. I mean, you can't have the situation of uncontrolled spread of COVID through the ranks. So it was the right call. I'm sure it wouldn't have been a call made easily and lightly, but I think it was the right call. Don't know whether they'll be able to resume the season. I can't see that happening.
I know.
But it was the right call, I think, for all concerned. The bubble, I thought the bubble was working well, and then a couple of infections, and before you know it, it's out of control, isn't it?
There's going to be another year, I guess.
Yeah, it'll be another opportunity next year, and I hope everything can resume to some sort of normality as quickly as possible. IPL included, but
everything else.
More generally, India, yeah.
And there's Australia. Have you heard these restrictions have been put in place for a week, starting from midday today? So you have to wear a mask in. Yeah.
I vaguely saw sort of headlines, and I haven't read the papers. So I've heard that there's some reintroduction. So they're talking about face masks.
Yeah. So the face mask is mandatory now, and only 20 people in at home gatherings and stuff like that. So for next 1 week, there's another restrictions put in place for our views. I guess we all battling through COVID still.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we haven't had
that many cases.
Situation that that India is now encountering, but I don't mind putting up with small inconveniences compared to what others are doing. So yeah, we've been spared the worst of it. So if it means small restrictions for a period of time, I can put up with that.
Great. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Joe. Lovely to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Thank you, guys. This is Aparna Seni from Coogee. Hi, this is Aparna Seni from Cricket Conversation with Aparna Seni, and we have got Patrick here. So we'll ask him, what do you think about the IPL? It's cancelled and the COVID situation.
I think it's good. I think it needs to happen because too many people are getting COVID, and you know, it's not good. People are dying, people are getting it. It's terrible.
Oh, what do you do? Do you play cricket at all?
No, I don't play cricket. I'm a football player, rugby player.
Oh,
so,
nice.
yeah.
What team, do you mind me asking?
I play for Waverley Old Boys, rugby.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's still going on. And the restrictions has been put on place in Sydney today, starting at 5 p.m. Well, what's your call on that?
I think that's good. I think it needs to happen. Like, we all have to do our part when these things happen, and it goes to show, like, we've had 2 cases, but like we have hardly any cases in Australia anymore because of how strict our government is when it comes to these things. So I think it's good.
Well, what would your reaction would be? Like, the Australian players were stuck in India because of IPL. If you would be playing, let's say, football there, what would your reaction would be? Would you be panicking?
Would I be panicking?
Yeah.
About what, money?
No, but coming back to Australia because the border restrictions.
No. I'd be wanting to come back. Like, I don't think.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening with them too. Well, it's a sad situation. So we'll watch your match probably, and hope the IPL is cancelled and other football matches are cancelled because of the COVID.
we had a good example. We have Ladies' Day this weekend, and we've been talking today. The club's been talking about maybe cancelling because of the weekend.
All right.
Yeah, so we all got to do our part, like I said. So
Fingers crossed that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time,
No
Patrick.
worries.
Thank you.